Today, Wallaby Time presents Monsters of the World, presented in Zoo Tycoon 2 and Minecraft. So today we are doing a special on the monsters that roam our world, and we're presenting it in the video game Zoo Tycoon 2 and of course Minecraft. Let us start with the werewolves. Now werewolves were believed around the 15th and 16th century. Werewolves were believed to be people that have either been cursed or bitten by another werewolf and transform into these strange human wolf-like creatures in the sight of full moon. Here we have ghosts. Now ghosts were believed for quite some time, and some people still believe in ghosts. Ghosts were said, most people would think that ghosts have unfinished business and cannot pass on until that business is dealt with. Here we have a minotaur. Now a minotaur was said to have the head of a bull and the body of a man, and the minotaur was meant to live in a labyrinth in a kingdom, and every now and then, every week, the king would have to send in a sacrifice for the minotaur to feed on. Now, and eventually the minotaur was slayed. Here we have witches. Now witches were also believed in the medieval century like werewolves. Most people think that witches actually created werewolves. Now what witches done is they made potions and committed the witchcraft, which was actually a crime in that time, which is why people would send giant witch burning mobs and hang these witches. Here we have undead. We have a skeleton, which is obviously a guy's bones reassembled. And here we have a zombie, which is a dead person who actually still has the flesh. And zombies today are famous for eating people's brains, like what this guy's doing. So people would think that witches actually summon these undead fiends back from the grave to come and help them or with their bidding. And we'll stop the video here and we'll continue in Zoo Tycoon 2. Welcome back, guys. And another monster I thought of, I don't really have a visual here, is well you can see our next monsters are ready to go and for you to be seen. Well, the monster I thought of was actually a person, really. So I thought of like a person called Caliban from Shakespeare's novel The Tempest. Well, he was the son of a witch and he was deformed. So yeah, like deformed people or Siamese twins could actually be considered monsters. Well, anyway, here we have Loch Ness monsters. They live in the river of Loch Ness in Scotland, and the only proof that these things exist is a picture, but this picture is not very unclear, so could have been anything, a log, some trash, you never know. And here we have Opogoko. Now Opogoko is a serpent that lives in the lakes or and rivers of North America. Here we go, and we're gonna go see him. As you can see, it's a serpent-like creature. The claims of this creature has been seen in the 19th century. Here we have, well, unicorns. They may not be mythical, monsters. They certainly are mythical creatures like most of our animals here. Many people have claimed to be seen unicorns in the 16th century. Okay. And some paleontologists and cryptozoologists think that unicorns are actually the survival of one type of woolly rhinoceros that managed to live up to the 16th century. Here we have tatzelworms, which are two-limbed creatures that live in the alpine areas of Europe. You can see it there. And here what we have is known as a hodag. Now hodag was found in the late 19th century, and the first specimen of hodag was a dead specimen, but after that a specimen of a live specimen was found by a farmer who let this creature on display, but many people thought it was a hoax. Here we have the kraken. Now, you may have heard of the kraken before, a giant squid-like creature known for sinking ships with its monstrous tentacles. And over here we have excuse, excuse me. Here we have what is known as banup. Now banup is an animal found in the swampy areas of Australia. Many people have the banup sightings have been so rare nowadays that some people actually think it's gone extinct. Banup have many different forms, like some may not actually have the saber teeth like this has. And here what we have is a case of monster, which is actually an extra large animal. This monster over here is called Hogzilla, a giant pig. There have been two cases of giant pig, one one in South America and one in Africa. Here we have giant rats. Now giant rats are also a case of large animals, usually occupying the areas of North America. Most people think that if they ever saw one of these guys, they just really large rats caused by pollution in sewers. And here we have a giant anaconda. So many people have claimed to see this giant snake around South America, and many movies have been made about giant anacondas. Here we have a mythical creature known as the cockatrice. Now cockatrices were believed in the 16th century, so like unicorns and werewolves and witches. Cockatrice is more of a Greek or Roman thing. So a cockatrice was said to be a rooster's egg brooded by a snake, or the other way around. Either way, one of the ways, the other one would have made a basilisk. You can see he's sitting in the tree. And cockatrice was said to have many magical powers. Here we have Daspletosaur. Now Daspletosaur is a member of the Tyrannosaurid family, lived in North America 65 million years ago in the Cretaceous area. And just like T-Rex, he has two fingers. And many people would think that dinosaurs such as the Daspletosaur here would be monsters from the past. Our next creature is not a monster, but this was called a cryptid, which is a hidden animal. This is the Okapi. If you don't know, Okapis live in the deep forests of Africa. Now, Okapi was only discovered till the 19th century, so many people thought this was a cryptid, showing that some of these animals could actually be alive. Not the cockatrice, he was mythical, but you never know. Here we have another cryptid called the vampire beast of Bladen Burrow. Now in the Bladen Burrow area in North America, many people have claimed to seen a panther bear-like creature came and killed sheep, and once the carcass of that sheep was found, it would be completely drained of blood, and they believe that this creature was responsible for that. And the carcasses, no sniffer dog would go near that, or any of the local scavengers of the area would go near the carcass. And yeah, our last cryptid has been claimed is called the Jersey Devil. Now the Jersey Devil has been claimed to see in areas around New Jersey, said to have the hoofs and head of a deer or donkey, razor sharp teeth, blood red eyes, and wings of a bat, and a pointed tail. So this monster was meant to be set around the areas of New Jersey. Many people it's got its name, the Jersey Devil, as many people think this is the son of the devil. So what happened was, many people have stories saying that a woman had got pregnant, and when the baby was born, it turned into a Jersey Devil. Otherwise, it was a normal baby, and then it eventually grew into the Jersey Devil. Other people would say it is the bringer of war, as sightings of the Jersey Devil only occurred um, before a war such as World War II or any other famous wars. Well, that's the end of our video. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. And yes, goodbye.